everybody, it's Amalia, and I'm here today with the Smashourstash collab for 2021. Each month we have a theme, and for this month, which is July, it's a free choice theme, and so I decided to work on a 6x6 paper pad, and in fact I killed this paper pad. This is a Doodlebug Design ink 6x6 paper pad, 24 double-sided sheets of cardstock, and it's called Take Note. And let's see, I hope you've been following this collab. Don't forget at the end of this video that there's a bunch of people in this collab, and you should definitely check out their video. Just look in the description bar below. So I'm just going to show you all the cards that I made with this cute little pad from Doodlebug. I'm a big fan of Doodlebug Designs, and I hope you are too. So let's see, I made 32 cards and 5 card fronts with the spares. And the first card that I made was using this Operation Right Home sketch number 67 sketch. And there was a sheet with these cutouts, and so I made a bunch of cards with these cutouts. Oh, and I made these, I have these sentiments that I used on each one of them. I kept them really simple: miss you, hi, celebrate, etc. This one I got a little sloppy and I got the ink on the edge, but I'm okay with it. There's nothing I can do about it, and I'm not going to toss a card just because of that, so I decided just to keep it and be chill about it. So yeah, so let's see, I made 6 of those. Excuse all the noise in the background, that's my air conditioning. There's a fan that's running. And let's see, the next one I did was this one. This is Operation Right Home sketch number 172, and I made a bunch of cards with this sketch. This is washi tape, silver washi tape from Michaels. These are sentiments from a Tim Holtz Thinlits die set. It's a really nice bright paper pad, and I really love it. Here's a Tailored Expression sentiment, and here's another one from Tim Holtz. So I made 5 of those. And let's see the next ones. The next one I used was Operation Right Home B22. And let's say I used that as inspiration, because instead of using that long rectangle on the card there, I decided not to do that, basically. And I went in a different direction. So I used some circles. And then, so those are those. And then for the next one, what did I do for the next one? Is this it? Oh, okay, got it. Okay. For the next one, I used Operation Right Home 119, but I only managed to make 1 card with that sketch. And again, I changed it up. I used a rectangle instead of the circle that was here. That was just my decision. I added some these are washi tape that I cut out, or I punched out with a punch. This is a star punch, but I used a small circle punch like that for these to add a little bit of bling. Well, I kind of riffed on this theme and used a scallop here, some leftover washi here, and a full page of that stuff there. And then I did another one without the scallop. So these were all kind of based on, kind of, sort of, not quite based on this sketch. I just kind of went, I kind of riffed on that and just created a couple of extras. And let's see, the next ones. The next ones I made were a variation of this one. This is Operation Right Home, number 236. I'll leave that there so you can see. And so this is the first one, pretty straightforward. Left this part, just the card. Then I went on to another one, pretty much the same thing. Then another, and then one of those. Super simple, but you know, a nice little thank you if you need a thank you. Then on this one, Operation Right Home B31, I created some of these. For these, I used some of these, hold on, let me go through all of them so you can see them. So for these, I used these Tim Holtz stencils, and I used some inks that were basically along the lines of these similar colors. These are distress inks. So I think I used Wild Honey for this one, and this one was Victorian Velvet, I think. And yeah, so I just this was actually a plain sheet from this one. So they're not showing you here, but there were just plain, no designs on it. One side was orange, the other side was pink. So there were two of those sheets, and so I used them like this, and I laid the stencils down on them like this, and I went over it with the inks. And then since I knew this part was getting covered, I just went over this part, the below part, like this with that one. And then these are all shifters, so I didn't necessarily, the only one I used it as a shifter on was this one. And I used two different of the Tim Holtz oranges on this one in the background. So really simple, not at all complicated, but I did use a bit of a technique there. And let's see, I think the next one is this one. This is Operation Right Home, sketch number 205. And my cards are stuck together. I did that one. I did mostly all of them the same. I used a pick ribbon, a pick polka dot ribbon from my stash on that one. And I pretty much did those all the same. So then all I have left for those, I have 0 cardstock or 0 of this paper pad left, except for one of these. I don't know why I didn't put it on a card. I just didn't. And so I have one of these left. And then I made a bunch of serendipity papers. I made 5 different ones using all the strips left over. These are all different sizes, but all the different colors, some different shapes, some, all the stripes going this way, and then some going that way. These are all some stripes and some blocks put together. Again, some larger pieces, and finish this one off with a tiny bit there. I had this one big piece left. I just slapped it on a card and then did a border around like that. And if this were a different piece, I could put that on there very easily and make a nice card out of it. But as it stands, I could still use these to make some cards. I'm gonna keep these, and at some point I'm gonna go over my collection of serendipity papers and make something out of those. So I just want to point out, I had made notes on the back of this paper pad about the different types of things that I have in my stash that would coordinate it with it. So I'm sure I have a die that says hello. I have speech bubbles dies. I have a Tim Holtz telephone die. I probably have some stamps with phones on it. I have some arrow dies, as well as I'm sure I have some stamps. So this is obviously washi tape right here, right? And I was gonna see what washi tape I had that coordinated with it, but as it turned out, I only ended up using this washi tape on some of these because I had it right in front of me to use, and so that's what I did. Let's see. I was going to use some number dies, tape measure, ruler. I don't know if I have a ruler stamp. Notes. What's notes? I don't know. But sometimes I make notes on the back of my, I never ended up using any of these, but sometimes I have notes on the back of I put notes on the back of my paper pads to think about what I could use with these. Because clearly, oh, I have a scissor punch. There's a scissor right there, although there were no scissors on any of the papers. Push tacks. Yeah, anyway, so that's it, folks. This is the 6x6 paper pad from Doodlebug Design called Take Note, and I killed this paper pad. This paper pad is finished. It's history. There isn't a trace left of this paper pad. If you like using up all your paper pads, click thumbs up, leave a comment below, and let me know about the paper pad you last used up, and I'll send you some congratulations. And don't forget, this is collab, so check out the description below and you'll see all of the other great people that are in this collab. It has been a rip-roaring fun collab all year. We've all used our imagination to come up with ideas along the very themes, and I can't wait to see what everybody else in this collab has done. So don't forget, definitely check them out. And I really appreciate you stopping by, everybody. It makes my day when I hear from you and you have comments in the section, the comment section below. So please know that I appreciate you very much. Bye.